You exited and went short right there.
Yeah, and flipped it back. That's how I was able to flip the account.
Let's go. What up, Trusted Signals? We have one of our members, Rich Mind Benji. He had a trade with Us30 and the Us30 settings that I gave out, together with the breakout indicator and together with the trend meter and the enhanced MACD. We're going to get a little insight on his thought process, what made him take the trade to make over $1,000 with his account and basically double his account in one trade. Really impressive, bro. Thank you so much for being on this Zoom call. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and dive into it.
Okay, so, we're just working from the bottom of, we got the trend meter. It's giving me the saber right here. It's blue. Bing. Then I work my way up. I'm on the better side of the enhanced MACD. It's about to rise. So that's another confirmation. Then I know when it gets dark, it means it's bullish. And then, like I said, with your settings, the buy alert, and then the support was even more confirmation. And then the breakup, it's like 6 confirmations.
Let's go. Yeah, that's it. And that's what it's about. It's being patient enough to have multiple confirmations instead of just going directly on a signal without a second or third confirmation. You're going to have a higher probability waiting for these multiple confirmations to line up.
Like I said, I use the settings you put out on the channel, so I pretty much already knew as soon as I opened the charts, okay, I'm in a blue market. I'm in a buyer's market. All right, here it is. It was like you see the curves there. Everything's lining up. It's like everything's there for you. Like all my indicators are trend meter. I'm rising on the enhanced MACD. I got elevated volume. Well, I was on the charts already because, breakout indicator time, that's the hottest product Trusted Signals has on the market right now. So
that's easy 300 pips right there.
As soon as I seen that sell indicator and it lined up with the trend meter as well, I want to snatch some of those too. I flipped it back.
Oh, so you exited and went short right there.
Yeah, and flipped it back. That's how I was able to flip the account.
Let's go. What was the account start balance before entering this trade?
I think I started at like 10:24 and ended up getting up to about 23.
Bro, that's crazy. You doubled the account.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Together with having these multiple confirmations, together with the breakout indicator, the trend meter, and the MACD all in one confirmation, you're going to be solid. And that's exactly what you did here. And it's a perfect example of the power of Trusted Signals when applied correctly. It just makes me really happy to be able to see that what I provide to the community or help the community with is actually providing value for you, and it's providing value to make you money. So that is why I do this. I do it for that, to help people. And it's just making me really smile seeing the fruits of my labor of just helping out the community coming to life.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Let's go, man. These settings are basically me going through the charts, taking the time, and it's what works for me. And having it as a guideline is what I recommend. I don't recommend it being an all-in-all thing that, hey, my settings are the best. Using it as a guideline and basically having it as something to start, and you could change the settings a little bit around you and how you like to trade. And I actually wanted to show you. I'm going to share my screen here. Oh my God, bro. But look at this breakdown from today. We have a total of 226 pips on Nasdaq. And if you use the auto Fibonacci together with the breakout indicator, you're going to be able to position yourself for those sniper entries. So I know that you wanted the Nasdaq settings. I'm going to go ahead and open these settings for you, and boom, you could go ahead and screenshot that. These are the Nasdaq settings that I like to use, but again, it's just a guideline, guys, for everybody who's watching this. Use this as a starting point, and then playing with the ADX to give you more or less signals depending on your liking is what I recommend. So that way you can use the tools to work around you. So these are the ones that I like to use with Nasdaq, and you could see based on this sell signal, 136 pips. We have another signal here that gave another 136 pips. This one here, we have 54 pips, and this one here, another 26 pips. But the breakout indicator, I'm just going to show you how I would like to use the breakout together with the Fibonacci and where I would put my entries and stop loss. So that way we can get an idea of how we could have used this move today. So number one, we're going to turn on the auto fib. Scrolling down right here, auto Fibonacci is one of the features of trusted signals on the main indicator. Now we have an indication whether or not to take the entry on the immediate breakout or refraining after the breakout to then enter on a retracement. Well, the idea is, again, selling at a high point of the Fibonacci, like you see here, and buying at a low point of the Fibonacci. If the breakout happens down on a high point of the fib, we have a higher probability for it to short and go down. But if the breakdown happens at the bottom of the fib, where we typically want to buy, then you would want to refrain from entering immediately and waiting for a pullback. So let's just go ahead and press fast forward a little bit. Okay, right here. There's the breakout. Oh, that's a false break because the candle did not close past the zone right here. So I think it's the next one. Boom, right here. So notice that the breakdown happened at the Fibonacci buy area. So that is going against the breakdown. If this breakdown happened way up here, I would say enter immediately. But because of it being at a buy zone, a blue Fibonacci buy zone, the lower part of the fib with the Fibonacci line being blue, just wait. Just wait a little retracement and just wait for price to come back to these sell zone areas. So we're going to press fast forward. See it's starting to climb back up and it's about to hit that sell zone. We're going to short and we're shorting now. Boom. Short. We shorted right here. Now, where do we put our stop losses? This is where we use the auto support and resistance of trusted signals. By looking left, we can use any one of these zones here for our stop loss. So typically, since the breakout happened up here, we want to use this previous resistance way up here before the range of the breakout. So have this as our stop and using the support lines as take profit areas. By looking left, we can see right here is a take profit area. Right here is a take profit area. Right here is a take profit area. So I'm going to take this one all the way down as a final TP, putting it right before the support line. So not exactly on it, but just right before. This is going to be a partial profit taking area. And this is going to be another partial profit taking area. But now that we have this sell signal ready to go with the breakdown, let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Let's go.
So
TP1 hit. TP1 hit. TP2 hit. Let's go. So by here, we already have stop and profit, closed out partials, and we're just waiting for it to hit our final TP. Stress free. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, there goes TP. Brother, it looks like we should have started this Zoom call earlier.
Definitely should have.
Straight up. Look, this is 112 pips on NAS. That was today. So you get to see it. This is the way that I like to do it. And we can definitely have these signals help together with the breakout and waiting for these moments to really capitalize off these opportunities. So that's all for now, Trusted Signals. Thank you so much, Rich Minds of Benji, for participating in this Zoom call and showing the viewers the possibilities with trading with Trusted Signals. That's all for now. Trusted Signals, let's go.